3, and the all-important Powerball is 13. Time now for Today Tonight and a standoff over a suburban cement factory, Monica.
Sam, after a lengthy campaign by residents to stop the project, it has been given the green light. Today, locals, even the mayor, took their fight to the steps of Parliament. But as Cassie Silver reports, the company says they're jeopardising jobs.
No concrete batching plants in our streets.
We're looking at this to be changed and changed tomorrow.
A 5-year fight that has Bayswater residents reaching boiling point.
Let's put pressure on the EPA.
Angry locals, suburban councillors, even the mayor took to rallying on the steps of Parliament over a proposed cement factory.
This concrete batching plant does not belong in the proposed location they wish to put it.
Today Tonight first revealed the ongoing dispute over the planned concrete batching site in June last year.
This plant should not be allowed at all.
This has got to be stopped.
Back then, locals feared a cement factory would create dust emissions too close to their homes.
Everything that's around that plant being positioned where it is wrong.
Local residents like Barry Kramer have been campaigning hard to have the project stopped.
What is needed is a buffer zone, which is an area, to catch this dust and take care of it without affecting anybody.
But last month, the environmental watchdog rejected calls to investigate the impact the site will have on the community. A report by the Environmental Protection Authority stated the proposal raises a number of environmental issues. However, the overall impact of the proposal is not so significant as to require assessment by the EPA.
And again, we need the EPA to come and do their environmental assessment on this site.
Bayswater Mayor Barry McKenna says residents are overwhelmingly against the project.
No single issue in council has generated so much uniform debate that the councillors, the ratepayers, do not want this concrete batching plant.
Despite an EPA guideline to have a minimum 300-metre buffer zone, Barry says the proposed site is just 180 metres away from a neighbour's front door. WA Premix says the buffer distances are guidelines and the EPA assesses them on a case-by-case basis.
The EPA must do an assessment.
Not only are there concerns around air pollution and noise, but locals fear heavy trucks with massive loads will be on small suburban streets.
There'll be 22 truck movements a day coming out of there. They're 18 tonne.
WA Premix told Today Tonight it's already been subject to more than 5 years of scientific assessment, and the continuous opposition of the project is putting more than 20 full-time jobs at risk.
Because you won't allow me to put this noxious plant in your backyard, that you are depriving us or depriving the state of 22 jobs. For God's sake, grow up.
WA Premix says there are more than 90 concrete batching plants in WA, with more than a third operating closer to houses than this proposed site, without issue or impact. And unfortunately, politics and scaremongering tactics continue to delay the process, leaving everyone in limbo.
It is a concern to the ratepayers in the city of Bayswater.
And while the fight continues, for frustrated Bayswater residents and for local MPs, it was a moment cemented in history, and they won't be backing down.
What we expect out of this government is to be looked after. We need respect for a start. We pay their wages, we buy their pencils. We need them to work for us.
Campaigners are hoping the Environment Minister will intervene.